Hello, everybody. My name is Hellkaiser, and welcome back to Devil May Cry 4. We killed, or didn't kill, but we fought Echidna in the last fight, and we're still proceeding on as Nero. Some of this game's rough spots kind of hit ahead in the last level. There was a lot of time wasters. A secret mission that was so ball-bustingly annoying. It wasn't difficult, just annoying because of the way the systems are set up, that I just gave up. Also, I was looking through the library, and I found some stuff that's kind of interesting, because I was wondering what that alternate costume for Nero was supposed to be, and I thought I'd go ahead and share it with you. Apparently, that's a prototype, is what they call it right here. And, like, when you look at, okay, apparently Virgil's not on here, and Dante, but, Dante wears red, Virgil is blue, and when you mix those colors together, you get purple, which is Sparta's colors. And so that was actually a really good giveaway, because if you notice, his primary color is blue shirt. He's got a mixture of red and blue on his arm and a purple coat. That would have been a really good giveaway that he was Sparta Bloodline. I honestly prefer that outfit to the one they ended up going with. I get it's a combination of red and blue, but I think that would have been honestly the better option. I would have gone with that coat if I was them. I really would have gone with it. And I just wanted to share that with you because I finally figured out what it is. Also, if you go to like the story theater, that is what Sparta looked like. That's an alternate costume for Dante. You've seen it in Devil May Cry 1. Well, you didn't see it in my playthrough, but when you unlock the Legendary Dark Knight mode in that game, it was actually you just played as Sparta. And that was what he looked like. And so that, if you'll notice, his colors are red and purple, which would have been interesting that Nero's colors would be blue and purple, which would have been a really good call. I honestly think they should have done that. But you never really see enough of Sparta. That is all you see of Sparta. It's alternate costumes. It's honestly shocking just how much of Bayonetta's DNA, because I'm never going to say the guy's name right, but if you're a fan of Devil May Cry and Okami and Bayonetta, you know who I'm talking about. He acted very upset that they essentially just stole the reins out from underneath him for Devil May Cry 2. If you don't know what it is, he just finished localizing in English, or the team did, Devil May Cry for the English release. And he was just told, by the way, we're already making a sequel to it. And he wasn't even asked to do it. They didn't want him on in any capacity, according to what I've read. And so when you look at Baldur and Bayonetta, and we will play Bayonetta at some point, Baldur has the monocle and all that, somewhat similar hairstyle, more elegant look, about him. And it's really amazing how much DNA transferred over, especially considering that DMC1 was a little bit... I mean, Dante was cocky, but it was a little bit more serious, more Gothic-style orchestra, Gothic-style, stuff like that. How much more of Dante's later personality seemed to kind of kick more into Bayonetta, the wackiness a little bit more. Just something I wanted to share with you. I just think that's really cool. I wish we got to see more of Sparta. I wish that the original costume for Nero was actually the costume they went with, because it is much better, in my personal opinion. Okay, well, we got to head back to the menu. Oh, one more thing I recently found out that I'll share with you real quick. You may be wondering why... Like I said throughout the whole first Devil May Cry game, that it seemed awful easier compared to what critics at the time were saying. Well, I did some looking into that because I honestly was curious. Because I went back and was watching some of my old videos just to see what I can improve upon. And I noticed that I really was having a much easier time, and I read the reviews again, and a lot of people did cite the difficulty as a high point, the one criticism, I should say. Apparently, and I've got this according to some Reddit posts and some GameFAQs posts and a couple other articles I was able to dig up. You can fact check this for yourself, and if you can show proof otherwise, please comment down below, like link in the description or link in the comments, because I'm genuinely interested. From what I've read, The HD collection, which is technically, we played the Nintendo Switch version, the first 3 games, which is essentially a port of the HD collection. If you play it on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, or PC, or Nintendo Switch, you're all getting the HD editions. They're based off the Japanese release. So the original Japanese release, which means Devil May Cry 3, was easier in Japan than it was in America due to this whole California could return the game in 30 days thing. Apparently, Devil May Cry 1 had a similar treatment. Enemies dealt 20% more damage even on easy mode, and Dante did 20% less damage in America. So even if you was playing on easy automatic, you still did 20% less damage and took 20% more damage. It was apparently like downscaled to like 15 or something like that from what I read. And in the HD collection, that's based off the Japanese release. Now, I know there was like a DMC trial version, which did some different things, like made Force Edge swapped with Alistair's model, but that was a different version. But the original Japanese release was easier. Still, there was no damage scaling by 20%. And so that's something else interesting. That's why we had an easier time, was because it was the Japanese release, or the HD collection version. I never knew that before, so that's a little bit of an interesting thing to know. I don't know if DMC2 had a similar treatment, because I never heard anything about that game either way. There's not a lot to really find about it. But if you know if that game was easier in America too, compared to the original PS2 release, please let me know. Anyway, on to the video. That was about a 7-minute conversation we had about Sparta and alternate costumes and alternate damage. Embrace the light to escape the forest. I'd rather bury the light. Okay. Not enough to get anything of actual importance here. I'm going to try to get Trigger Heart next. It just seems like the most valuable. And I'll focus on getting more purple orbs. Okay, start mission. Okay, it just starts this time. No opening cutscene. Man, do you think they put enough God rays in this? I see you. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's up too high for me, isn't it? Oh, there we go. That got it. Hallelujah. Hello.
What'd you say?
Okay, I still can't really get that high of a combo just because there's just not enough enemies to fight. They're sending like, what, 6 enemies, and they're all low-level enemies at you, pretty much all the time. So they died quite easily. Okay, are we back out in that... Yeah, we are back out where we started from. So that means that secret mission should still be over here. Should I attempt it again? We'll try it one time. Maybe luck will be a lady and be on our side. This is still one of the worst submissions, secret missions, however you want to word it, I have ever had the displeasure of playing. Because, see, you can't really control the way he moves. See, you just kind of gotta fall and hope that it does what it wants. Oh crap. See, and if you miss that, then you're just up creek without a paddle. Heck, you don't even have a boat. No, see, One more try, because I'm stubborn and I don't like to quit easily. It seemed more doable. I seem to be able to do it, right? You just need to fall, because the angle from which you first come upon it is easier than the other angles. But I'm not going to devote nearly as much time to this as we did last time. I'll give it maybe one more attempt after this, if anything. You know, if third time ain't the charm, then it ain't the charm. Because I tried my hardest. And there we go. Beautiful. No. There we go. No. No, no, no. Shh. Cock and bollocks. Okay, there we go. No. No. One more attempt, because that was pretty dang good. I'm calmer now. I've had a little bit more time to think about this. I went over the video that we did. I kept trying to just pull kind of erratically. And try to kind of fight the natural motion. But see, you kind of got to do something, because it's not just me. It just sometimes don't work like it's supposed to. See, now it ain't working like it's supposed to. Okay, I'm up here. Now, huh. Yes! Hallelujah! Hail to the king, baby! Yes! Nothing defeats me. I honestly feel really good about myself. That might not mean much to you, but that meant a lot to me. I'm one of those people, if you tell me I couldn't break a brick wall with my forehead, I would work at it until I at least loosened a brick, you know? My family has a stubborn streak a mile wide. We don't give in very easily. My mother's side of the family was full of, like, very strong-willed type women, and they didn't believe in backing down too much, and I inherited a lot of that. Oh, a new enemy type. Sweet. Maybe something that could actually pose a plausible threat. I love that theme song. That is just a motivating theme song. Take that however you will. There we go. Hail to the king, baby. Oh yeah, that was a nice combo. Sexy combo. Smoking in this case, but you know what I mean. That felt good. That's what I love about Devil May Cry, when you can pull off a sick, stylish combo like that, and it feels good. You know, that's what I've never been a fan of Dark Souls. I've really tried. Like, I tried playing Sekiro the other day, and I can see the appeal. It's a really beautiful game. The movement and stuff feels so good, but it's just not for me. I can't, even with the pause button, which makes it much more doable in my opinion. It's just like, I was trying to fight the drunk, like in the flashback level, and I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. I've never seen nothing like that. He just kills you just in a matter of seconds, and it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do to stop him. I don't even feel like I really have. And you can't say I didn't try. I tried for an hour and a half. I felt like I wasted my life. And whenever I feel like, okay, I played a video game and I've wasted my life, because I love video games, that's a bad sign. And so, I've never been a fan of those types of games. I can play stuff like The Surge every once in a while, and just some of them, and sometimes they're less egregious than others, but I just not a big fan of them. Devil May Cry came out before Dark Souls and stuff, and Lord knows if you played the original PS2 releases, they weren't exactly easy on you. And they just felt better, in my opinion. You feel like, okay, when you get that stylish combo, you feel like you've done something, like you've become stronger. You know, when you start off and you're barely able to get a B rank combo or something, then you're landing smoking sexy style and whatever other monikers they use throughout the games. It just feels good. It makes you feel like you are growing as a character and as a person, getting stronger. Dark Souls never really... I mean, yes, when you beat that boss, there's a sense of euphoria. I know the Sephirothic fruit is reacting to the strange tree. But it never feels as good as it should. You constantly feel underpowered. You never feel like I'm gaining in power and just fighting progressively stronger enemies. You're constantly fighting ball-bustingly difficult enemies that never become easier or just progressively more difficult. They're always just difficult. Oh, hello, baby. You son of a... You can grab me in that? I didn't even know you could do that. That was still a good combo. Did it piss me off that he messed it up? Yes, I didn't even know they could grab... I know in 5 they can interrupt your animations, but I didn't know in 4 they could. I need to get that extended Devil Trigger. I really do need that. I thought I could go without it. I can't go without it. I need it. I need more power. I do still like the way... This is still old school Devil Trigger. It's a little bit more powerful than it was in 3. 3 kind of felt like you were gaining a little strength, and each Devil Trigger did something different. I didn't mention that in 3, because I honestly didn't really know that much about it. But, like, Nevin healed you more. Cerberus made you move quicker. And I don't know about all the rest of them, but I know that's about the standard. This is a gentle forest, yet those who treat her unkindly will fall into darkness. Those who do not wish for darkness should seek the light, for if not, all efforts will be in vain. Okay. Anyway, and so each Devil Trigger did something slightly different, which I guess made it up for the fact they were kind of weaker overall, because each one provided a different stat. But still. Okay, I guess I went down the wrong path. You son of a... Pretty good combo. Was it my best? No, but I know I can do better, and I'm not going to ever let myself forget I can do better. That's what I like about stuff. Like I said, I don't like comparing this to Dark Souls, because this is not Dark Souls, but I mean, ultimately, stuff like this came first, and I want people to know that. I think it's stupid when people act like the only hard games, oh no, I didn't go the right place, was Dark Souls, because there was other hard games before them. But these let you feel empowered. Like when you go play this on Legendary Dark Knight mode or Dante Must Die, you feel a sense of progression. You do feel like you are getting stronger. Because you are getting stronger. Even on the harder difficulty, you'll have maxed out Devil Trigger or a couple extra blue orbs, something that can help you out on the quest. Crap. Then it kind of makes up for the punishing difficulty if you have some bonus skills. But Dark Souls, yes, you have New Game Plus 7, and the difficulty does scale, but you already have good equipment. But that doesn't mean you're not already going to have a hard time. It's not like it ever really gets easier. It just keeps getting harder, and you never feel like you've grown any, if that makes any sense. And I don't like anything like that. I grew up playing stuff like... okay, there's something up here. I grew up playing stuff like Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That's my favorite game of all time. I will record it at some point. But, you know, in those games, you go through it, you fight those bosses and stuff, you find different items, familiars, double jump, dash, stuff like that. Just different abilities. In every time you find something new, you feel like you've grown. The light of the sun, which shines on all creation, illuminates a clue leading to your future. Keep darkness behind you and proceed straight ahead. If you want to leave this forest, do not fall into darkness, but treat her kindly. Okay, so proceed straight ahead is what... Okay, when it says straight ahead, does it mean straight this way or straight that way? Straight ahead would be straight ahead, so to the right is how I'm going to go. Okay. Keep the darkness behind you and proceed straight ahead. If I go if I end up the same route, hidden pit. I'm not where I need to be. But no, these are different enemies this time. Crap, you son of a... Did I just waste a little bit of my double trigger to pull off a cool move? Yes, I did. But this is before... I felt like in 5, you couldn't get your DT as easily. Now, I noticed I didn't exactly mess up at first. They didn't put me into combat when I went this way first. So I'm supposed to head here. Okay, it did. Okay, so that was apparently just a one-time difference. Ow. Ow. Can these things just stop flailing? It's more annoying than it is anything else. They don't hurt, it's just... It's a great way to mess up what would be a fantastic combo. Okay, there's something clearly out here, but what am I supposed to be looking for? There's not like a path, per se, and now I'm stuck. Okay. Proceed straight ahead is what it said. So when it doesn't mean right, it does mean straight ahead. So this is straight. I hate stuff like this too. This was at least in one. Okay, straight ahead. That's correct. Now, turn left. Didn't work.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
There we go. Again, not my best combo, but not too bad. Okay, there's something here, but I can't see it. Okay, let's try this again. So straight ahead and straight ahead. Straight ahead, and then I did the to the right thing, I think, but nope. Okay, so straight ahead and to the right. You son of a...
What'd you say?
There we go. Okay, so straight ahead twice. No, straight ahead once and then to the right is what I'll do. Because I went straight ahead and left, straight ahead and straight. Okay, straight ahead, right, and then left. Let's do that. Yes! Okay, nice little area down there. Of course. You son of a! How dare you mess up my combo? You shall die. I want to do my cool moves. What's the point in having cool moves if you don't get to use them? Okay. Just enough. More DT is good for me. Okay, this area... I'll skip a fight if there's a fight, because I don't need to waste my resources. I just want to see what's down here in this area, because I want to make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. Devil May Cry 4, I played through it like 2 or 3 times. It's not that I didn't enjoy it. 1 and 4, I played 4 more than I have 1. But like 3's like just my favorite. I think it's a lot. It was always everybody's favorite. 2 kind of seemed like it was going to kill the series permanently, and it just restored faith in what could. It was a make or break moment for the series, and boy was it a good make.
What'd you say?
There we go. Oh, there's more. Why'd the music drop out? You s- Okay, this is a different area, isn't it? Or is this the same area but a different thing? I want to take a gander around here. Okay, ooh. There we go. Perfect. So there was something down here. See, good reason to always explore. What's over here? Ruined Valley. Oh, this is just the other side of that bridge. Now it's raining over here. Okay, what? Well, what's over here? Because I'm not going to waste my time if it's not nothing important. Den of the She-Viper. Okay, this is just where we fought her. Is there anything over here other than some enemies? No. So this is just like for Dante's path. That's so satisfying cracking those things open. For this to be a half-finished game, it's amazing what they did with this. I mean, people should not forget what Capcom was able to do with it. I mean, Capcom is a developer that, to put it, how do you put it? To put it in the nicest possible way, they cock up some things. Oh, I'm going to have to go all the way around, ain't I? Yes, I am. I think. They cock up some stuff pretty bad. For example, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Let's see if we can name some more here, shall we? I'm trying to think of... There's been a lot of things Capcom has done that's not always been at the best. Let's put it that way. They've had a pretty sketchy report over the last few years. But they sometimes, when they really try, and they put their heads to it, and they try their best to make a memorable experience, they don't always disappoint. For example, Resident Evil 7 came out of nowhere. I mean, they had done some decent Resident Evils the last couple of years. Revelations 1 and 2 was good, but 1 was originally a 3DS title, and I think nobody was just expecting a 3DS title to be that good. And then when it came to consoles, it was just as good of an experience on consoles as it was on handheld. And so it just sort of stood the test of time a little bit better. Revelations 2 was more of that return to the classic horror feel. But The Evil Within 2 and stuff was coming out and was beating Resident Evil at its own game. And then 7 came out around the time of Evil Within 2. I think it came out before the Evil Within 2, but you get the general idea here. Blew everybody out of the water, almost a complete reboot of the franchise. Kept enough of it so that it could fit in the timeline, but also didn't have enough to do with it that you had to play the others to know what it's about. Oh crap, I gotta do this again, don't I? Straight, right, left. And then Resident Evil 8, I haven't got to play it yet, but I've heard it's pretty good. I know Lady Damascus, just blew up the water when she came out, and everybody seemed to say it was pretty dang good. Devil May Cry 5, my favorite game of 2018, one of my favorite games of all time. They just blew that one out of the water. When they want to, they can make fantastic experiences. It's just not always a matter of them wanting to do it. You son of a... I like how he throws out swords similar to... That's another clue. I can't activate DT, but he uses Mirage Blades just like Virgil. So him and Daddy Dearest have a lot more in common than they let on like. I really like that. It's amazing how many visual clues they give you in this game. And I'm not spoiling nothing. It isn't like 5 was it. I believe that the game devs confirmed it on Twitter or in an art book or something like that. I know that was confirmed a couple of years before the special edition of Devil May Cry 4 came out. It was actually already confirmed. Credo, my friend. I like how he's already kind of bracing. He's not as stupid as he's like Dante. He plays stupid more than he is stupid.
That's a look you shoot your enemy. Okay, well then let me ask you this. What exactly is the Order after? And who the hell is Dante? You do not demand answers from me! You possess the power of a demon.
Half of your order is demons.
I don't want to hurt you.
Your literal scientist guy turned into a bug.
Hurt me? You don't get it, do you?
See, you turn into a demon.
You too.
Aw, he thinks he's an angel.
Chosen to take the next step in evolution. To become something far more than just human.
So he's an artificial demon.
I am an angel.
Clearly you've never heard my theme song.
You become as a demon. As captain of the Holy Knights, you are now under arrest.
My theme song says I'll make the angels scream and the devils cry, so I don't care which one you are, either way you're going down, brother. It's amazing how this game had the angel theme too, and then a year later Bayonetta comes out with a similar theme. You're leaving yourself open to a lot of gunfire, yet you have a big shield. You know, people who say that generally are the type of people who don't have no real skill. My power's dangerous. How cute. There we go. Suck on that. Okay, that's got a little bit more reach to that sword. I should have known because it's a freaking great sword. Okay, his shield's weakening. You were just playing around? Dude, I thought you really did suck that bad. Crap. There you go. Boom, shakalaka. Get up. It looks like you're suffering pretty bad. Whoa. Oh, one of your arm is your wing. So nice little Virgil trick, but it doesn't work on me. So you can actually get your style meter up by perfect dodging. Okay, that's good to know. I think we hit each other there. It's over. That was a very cinematic ending. You literally got defeated by getting knocked down. He didn't even punch you there. He threw you down.
I'm not finished!
He is pathetic, isn't he? I mean, he really is. He's just swinging around at you, shouting about how he's an angel.
Increased.
No, he literally fought with one arm behind his back.
Kitty. No, wait. This isn't what you think.
Why? Why did you do this?
What, defended himself?
It was our intentions to protect you from the truth. Nero is a demon.
You son of a...
Nero!
You're literally hiding behind a woman.
Not to worry, I have no intentions of harming her. Yet.
And see, they literally hold a sword on her. Why would she think that they're on her side?
Extends beyond friendship.
She has nothing to do with this. Let her go! Agnus! How dare you use my sister? This is my fight, and I will finish it. Let her go.
His Holiness predicted your defeat.
And why would he send him?
Ordered that your sister be utilized.
What?
He's literally a bug.
Want her? Then come and get her. For I cannot guarantee her fate.
That was the quickest villain heel turn I've ever seen. Oh yeah, we'll protect her. And then they hold a sword to her throat 5 seconds later.
Back to headquarters? I'd assume so. Nero, we must set aside this battle until I find out the truth of this.
It's not that you want to set it aside because of that. It's just, you know, you got your ass whipped. That was stupid saying he grown in strength when he literally fights with his arm behind his back. The shield once held by Credo. Okay, so now I can carry people with a buster. Sweet. So it's like I was trying to do earlier. I just forgot that that was an ability you had to acquire in this game. Okay, A rank, sweet. Okay, so now the question is, should I continue on to the next mission, or should I let this be a 45-minute episode? I think I'll let it be a 45-minute episode, just simply because if each of these levels have roughly been about 30 minutes long, we'd have to go over about 15 minutes to be about an hour and 15-minute video. And so what I think I'll do is just go ahead and end this video here. Just a couple of seconds ahead. We're on mission 9. We've got 11 more missions to do. I figured there'd be probably 1 or 2 episodes where we ended a few minutes early, and it's just the best I can do right now. I just don't see the point in us going over. I'd rather be under a few minutes than over. A couple things I'll say about the difficulty so far is compared to 3 on Devil Hunter, which is the highest selectable difficulty outside of Legendary Dark Knight. And I want to specify, Legendary Dark Knight mode is included in the Special Edition. It wasn't in the original, except for on PC. Believe it or not, Legendary Dark Knight mode, because Devil May Cry 4 was always on PC. Legendary Dark Knight mode was included with the original PC release. So that was the only time PC's ever gotten a lot of love until Virgil's release in the PC version of DMC5. But with this being Devil Hunter, the mode for those who have faced the demonic hordes of DMC and lived to tell the tale. So it's saying it's for veterans of the series. It doesn't feel like it. I'd hate to see human. Because during the Echidna fight, we did lose that fight the first time, only because I thought I could go by with just using 1 vital star, instead of 2. And then I did it the second time, I didn't even use 1. So it was mostly just me dicking around cause that was my fault, 100%. And other than that, that Credo fight was just so easy. I know when you play as Dante, the difficulty's a little bit harder. Essentially, Dante's like the real Devil May Cry part of this game. Everything gets a little bit more intense, but it's not, even then, it's not, this is a lot easier than 3. When you've been playing these games in order like I have, and I've been playing Bayonetta 1 and 2, and I've been playing 5. I actually, from the time we did 1 through 3, I beat Bayonetta 1, 2, and DMC 5. All pretty much back to back within a month of each other. I feel like I've just become attuned to the style of gameplay, because I used to hate hack and slash because I always felt like I wasn't good enough. Now I legitimately do think I'm pretty good. I'm not one of those people that can be doing combo videos, but I can do pretty dang good. I can hold my own. And I just feel like that's a little too easy. I wish that Son of Sparta or Dante Must Die was unlocked from the start. Because I honestly feel like that would be the more easier to work with difficulty. When you're playing as Trish and Lady, on my Steam page, I only ever got to level 5. Because it takes, once you get her Matala and skills, I'll try to show them to you real quick. We'll just act like we're going to load in. That'll buy us a couple minutes too. Let's go to her power-up menu. You have only 2 viable combos for the bayonet. That's her melee attacks. You have a downward strike and a grenade toss. When you look at her actual skills, she has a basic 3-hit combo, a basic in the air combo, in a stinger, a sweeping attack, which is like a shotgun blast stinger sort of thing. She's got handguns, which have a charge attack, which I ain't got yet, and then a back attack, which kind of blasts enemies into the air. You can charge the shots, and then she has a kind of like a Gunslinger DMC3, where she crosses her hands and does like a little increased damage, and increases the time she can hold enemies in the air with 2 hands. Her shotgun has the DMC5 stinger sort of thing. She has the nunchuck ability, and then she has a charge shot. Kalina Ann has high explosive, which she charges it all the way up to maximum blast, which will cut a boss's health in half. The one with the lure things with the 2 women, I can't remember its name. I fully charged Kalina Ann, and it halved his HP. It took 3 hits in total to kill him. She also has that Hysteric, which is her micro missiles, and then final ability, she can hit multiple enemies. Instead of the Snatch ability, she has a Wire Shot, which takes a little longer to aim. And then she has Enemy Step and a double jump. Pretty basic. But once you get Katala Ann's abilities, then you're set. You're good to go. And so it isn't really difficult. It's just that first couple of levels, that first hump, the first boss that's difficult. I'd hate to see playing as Virgil. Because generally, like, if you're playing in order, say you're playing Nero and Dante first, you're going to have some proud souls left over. And then you jump into Virgil's story. Man, you're going to have an easy time. Because he's overpowered as can be in all the games. I just feel like that if you were to play on the standard difficulty, you'd have too easy of a time. So keep that in mind if you're a veteran of the series. I don't know if I'd jump straight into Legendary Dark Knight, but just let you know about that. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. We'll soon have all the Devil May Cry, the mainline series on the channel. We'll do the DMC Devil May Cry, and then we'll do Bayonetta at some point. I still would like to finish doing... I'd like to do Resident Evil Village. I want to do some other games soon. I don't want to just play hack and slash, but it seems like this has just been the kick I've been on lately, and I've really enjoyed making these videos. I hope you guys are enjoying them. If you haven't checked out the rest of the Devil May Cry series, please go ahead and check them out. I've got 1, 2, 3 already up on the channel. And by the time you see these, I'll probably be working on 5. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.